Now they have a beautiful video all nicely done on how to do it, but you know, it's so clinical. I'd much rather have some fun out here in the North Carolina world. Hey guys, so I'm gonna update my Ninja. Yeah. And I'm gonna do it right out here in the truck. I've got an old Ninja, it's about 10 years old, but I do love it. And we're gonna turn this bad boy on like brand new. Isn't this sweet? I mean, this is beautiful. I bought this arm for it. When I got it, it did not have that. But isn't that beautiful? Youch. What a nice machine. Turned it on. Now out in my truck I have, that's a Goal Zero. Yeti 1500. Sine wave. Well, this takes about 8 minutes. We'll just wait it out. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Hey, the Ninja's alive. So here's the board. Look how cool this is. I do love that. Versus like an Android pad or something. This is all self-contained. You just say okay to the administrator. I go forward. You don't have to put a password in there. Now, what I want to do is I want to update this bad boy. So I go here, utilities, parameters, updates. Ooh, right there. Push that. Let's see, what am I going to do? I'm going to use my computer. Now it's thinking about it. Gotta have a little fun in life. Here's a 8 gig flash drive jobby-do. Now, I guess it's putting that information inside its own little brain, and then I have to plug this into the side. Now, I have the flash drive they provided, but the problem is I'm too close here. It hits. Okay, what's this say? It says, do you want to update the software? Whoa, yeah. All right, now it's going to say, please insert, da-da. This is 8 gig. And I wrote on the side here so I know how to do it because I can't really see anything on the side. So let me plug this thing in. I plugged it in. Notice it's right here. Okay, it just goes into the side of the screen, but it's on the other side. I can't do it over here. It's going to write this information into a blank. This has to be a blank flash drive. So if you have anything on an old flash drive, just delete it and let this thing do its thing. You see how easy it is so far. Now I just say okay. Oh, got progress. Look at how cool this is. Now they have a beautiful video all nicely done on how to do it. But you know, it's so clinical. I'd much rather have some fun out here in the North Carolina world. Ooh, I don't know. I guess it doesn't hurt it to open. Sometimes you better leave things alone. Oh, look here, I have an emergency door on the side of my bed. If you're gonna bail during the drive, that's where you go, right there. Emergency exit only. So we're still waiting for this. It does not take that long. It really doesn't. It's kind of fun. We're enjoying ourselves in the freezing cold here. Christmas is like 5 days away. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Do a nice job for me. Update nicely. So what it's gonna do is gonna throw some information here so that when I go in my house and I go on a regular laptop and I plug this bad boy in, this little flash drive, this will tell it what my machine is, and then it'll write a folder over to that, and then I'll show you how it all works. But it's not that tough, especially if you've done it like 10 times to make sure it all works. Yeah. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, Door and Lock Tips. Tell your friends. I'll have more videos like this coming your way. Keyline Ninja. We're not done. We're not done. I just got to throw a plug in there. So now this software, you have to pay for this software. They have like installment plans and all kinds of stuff. So if you're going to own a machine, sad to say, this one doesn't have free updates, but there are about 10 updates a year. So they keep it just rocking good, fast, great stuff. We do like Keyline Ninja. It is nice, self-contained. Look at that, look at that, nice. I built a special stand for it. It's still going, so I can show you my stand. If I can get it out. Look at this. Oh, is that cool or what? So I put my pinning kit here. I got my machine right next to me. And I pin up right here. And then I cut keys right here. And it's pretty nice. Nice self-contained unit. I had to kind of cantilever it over. But it is beautiful. Especially with this plastic arm. Highly suggest you get that. You gotta have this arm. I bought it right off the bat. It's well worth every cent. You get your monitor out of the way. Let's get back to the show. I mean, where was I gonna put this thing? And I built it just custom, so it all just kind of fit right here, and I needed a ledge. So I got this ledge from Amazon. It slides on, but look at how cool this is. It's all tapered nicely. And I can take it off so I don't hurt myself. Because, you know, when you're in your van, you don't have much room. But you gotta think of stuff. I did stop the camera, but guess what? It was only like 2 minutes ago. So it takes about maybe 6 minutes for an old 10-year-old Keyline Ninja. This is just the Ninja. It's not one of their hotter, faster, you know, automotive machines. It just cuts regular keys. It does such a nice job. So we're ready. I can pull this flash out. I will yank it. There it is. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say okay to this. It says, please remove, which I did. And then I'm gonna say okay. Now, you leave your machine idling here. And I gotta go take this and go plug it into my laptop. So come on, let's go. And it's gotta have a port that will accept USB functionality. So I don't have a computer that's that ancient that would just plug straight in. So I have an adapter. And my Dell has accommodated this. This is made by Dell. So you want to get a good adapter. You want this information to travel nice and beautiful through there. If you buy a knockoff, I was watching on YouTube, and they don't weld in here really good with their solder, so they're kind of junk, and you will get bad results. So use a good adapter. Now I'm at their website. Now that's a little bit of a trick. You got to know the address. So you'll have that in your information. Hey guys, don't be scared. I'm going to leave all the details down in my description. So go there. I'll leave the link to this one page. let's get back to the videos. Now I'm gonna plug this thing in over here some way. Okay, now. Okay, it's recognized it. So you see there's a file on there, which is supposed to be. Remember, I downloaded from my Ninja, I downloaded the information, and there it is right there. It's the D drive. See it right here? D drive. Let's let the fun begin. Let's minimize this a little bit. It's gonna say choose the file. You know, I wonder if this will drop it straight in if I put choose the file. I don't know. I'm gonna say open. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. You choose the file. See, now this is gonna talk to their website. Now I'm gonna say request update. So I'm gonna have to be patient, it looks like. It's gonna take some time. I'll say okay. Ooh, cool. Look at this. It's making a package. Isn't this fun? So we're here at Keyline's website, and I'll leave the link to this download page in my description. So it's taking its sweet time. And I just got to mention this. This guy just sent me these beautiful locks, okay? I mean, they are beautiful. They're cutaways. They're for lock picking. Look at this. It already came down, guys. Handmade. Highly suggest you get them from his company. I don't get anything out of this, but I sure have fun picking these things. And I'll have some videos coming up in the future on that. So we got it. There's the download. Should have deleted all my downloads. I really should have. Till I've been playing, right? Get to the download. All right, this is the newest, latest, greatest. I'm gonna drag it. I'm gonna put it right over there. Minimize this window. And I'm gonna drag this file over here and drop it right there. There it goes. Hope I didn't wreck it by putting it on the computer's screen. This file right here is all I really wanted. I can't put it in the file that existed from the Ninja because that just kind of tells their website that I have a Ninja. You know, they make everything. He makes all kinds of flavors. Look at that one. Them are 7 pins. And here's another one. Look at that. Who can do that? And they're nicely boxed. I can't hardly get them out. Look at that. That's an American. Ooh, like American lock. You know, these little padlocks are fun. And I can't think of a better place to get one. They're very reasonably priced. The guy works very hard on them, okay? It's a family-owned operation, and he's very proud of his stuff. And I would be too. Who can build like that? Who's got a CNC machine anyway that knows what they're doing? No burrs. It's beautiful. All right, so let's eject. We're gonna eject the D drive. You better do that right because you know if you don't, you might corrupt the file. So how do I eject this thing? I go over here and I right click. Yep, and I see this word eject. See it? I'm gonna eject it. Come on, eject. Okay, safely removed. Hooray! And now I can take this bad boy out. There it is, all the info I need. I didn't even have to bring my machine in here. Just need a laptop running like Windows 11 or 10 or whatever you want to be running. If it's got a good browser. I just updated everything. That took a couple hours. There's the drive. It's got all the information. And you'll need an adapter. Get a good one. I got this from Dell because my computer's Dell. If you buy the name brand stuff, you won't corrupt no files. All right, let's go plug it into the Ninja. We're going to shove it in there and see if it works. Look out here. Ooh, everything's still here. And looky here, we'll just close this door. Get nice and comfy. Ah, there we go. Now it's just been waiting, idling and waiting. These barely use any juice. That power supply I have, sine wave, it is a beaut, and guess what? I can run this thing all day long, probably 3 days straight, all day, will never die. 1500. Go ahead and plug this in. You got to stick it in like this. If I could see on the side, I'd have a much better time of this, but I can't. I had to get a mirror out to see. Okay, there we go. Nicely plugged in. Now it's asking a question. Please insert the USB memory stick containing the update. Let's hope this works. I'm going to say okay. Oh, you'll know in about 4 seconds if it doesn't work. Now, just so you know, guys, I already updated this machine, but it's overwriting with no problem. No big mistakes here. It's overwriting what I just did. And that's okay. Maybe there'll be some ones and zeros in there that I didn't know about. Hey, you gotta have a little fun in this life. You know, they have a website, Keyline does, and they tell just how to do this so nicely. I mean, the girl, she doesn't have a hiccup. But you know, what's the fun in that? Gotta have a little fun in life. I do love this machine. Isn't that sweet? You know, it took a little bit for me to fall in love with it, but the chips all kind of stay in this nice contained area, which is cool, right? And I will tell you this. Let me tell you a little bit about this update. You gotta know this stuff. This update is so cool. It fixed so many issues that I really didn't like. There were some parameters in this machine that I can't adjust. I mean, I probably could if I knew how to do it, but I know the ITL a lot better. But this machine was from the factory, a couple thousandths off on their cuts than my ITL says they should be in the book. They fixed it all, man. I'm telling you, it's fixed. I cut, oh, looky there, we got it. Do you want to update the software? Yes. Okay, I want to do it. I want to do it. Let's do it. What do you think? Should I do it? Okay, we're going to do it. Here we go. Ah, please work. Oh, good, it's extracting. Now, if you had a problem, it would have told you right off the bat it wouldn't work. But back to what I was saying. I got to circle back. I feel like it. I don't know what kind of mood I'm in today, but I'm kind of goofy. So I'm circling back to my thought. Oh, what did it do? Oh, I think it's updating. I think it's updating. Please, please update properly. Don't die on me. Oh, it's updated, guys. Now it's going to take about 8 minutes for it to boot. But what I was saying was, you know, I actually forgot what I was saying. This machine is wonderful. So the parameters, yeah, that's right, the parameters. Getting machine information. Boy, there's quite a bit of stuff that has to go on here. Good thing I don't have to take this inside my office because I have it all bolted down. So they did make it nice that I don't have to haul it in there. Look at there, look at that, look at that. So they fixed the parameters on the keys, and now the keys are cutting exactly what my ITL book says they should be. I mean, we're right dead on. They were off a couple of thousand. Who would do that? I'm trying to actually figure who in the world would build a machine and make the software so the cuts were off from the factory. Look at this, isn't this cool? Kind of fun to watch it when it's all functioning properly. I had a few dry runs here and wasn't too happy with myself. I don't deal with Windows that much. I'm a Mac computer guy, and these Windows are kind of tough. And then you have this Liger software, which is cool. I do like this nice software. The screen is nice. I had them brighten it for me. I'm sure there's a way to do that. You can set that up yourself, I think. But boy, is this cool. Look at this. Now, they don't show you on their website all this time between things. Now, the tech support guys are really sweet. Ed down there, I don't know if I should mention his name. Ed, I don't know if I should mention Ed's name, Ed. But anyway, Ed down there, I think he finally gets me. It took a little while. You know, he's so busy. They're working him to death down there. I called and left on the answering machine because they were out either on break or something. And I said, hey, Ed, could you please tell me if this thing updated? Because I needed to know if it was up to the latest, greatest software, right? Because my dates and everything were wrong. You can set up all the dates. I highly suggest you set the time and dates up on this machine. That way you know if you got a new update or whatever's going on. And he called me back and left it on my answering machine and said, yes, it's the latest, greatest. So it's worth every penny. These updates, 10 a year, are worth it. I'm gonna say you're doing the right thing. I do like the Keyline Ninja. It's nicely self-contained. This old one has an aluminum base underneath it. Look at how nice that platter is down there. Heavy, heavy aluminum. The motor runs smoothly. And now, oh, it's moving. Look at this. I'm getting the latest, greatest again. And look at the parameters. That's what I was talking about there. They were off. But you know, they got them right. I'm going to hand it to them guys. They finally fixed it. That bothers me. If 2,000ths difference than what another machine will do, only because they didn't put it in their software. I mean, come on. I don't know how hard that is to do, but I can adjust the ITL in wherever I want. And that framing machine, same thing. Great machines. The ITL, I think it's Canada-based. I'm certain of it. But I think they build them out in California. And then this machine, it's built in, where is it built? I think it's France. Yeah, it's France. This is a very nice machine. Oh, Italy! Oh, I insulted him and I didn't mean to. It's built in Italy. You see, I was cutting some keys. I should vacuum that up. But it holds all the chips nicely. I can have it dangling out here. Oh, look at there, guys. I gotta not have you see what I'm doing with my hands. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Reboot needed? I think we got it. Oh, I'm gonna say hooray. Should I say hooray before? What if the battery died? Oh, that'd be terrible. Hey there. Hi, how you doing, guys? I can see the camera. Okay, there we go. It's booting and booting and booting and Ninja. Great name. That really is a great name. The Italian folks have done it again. Ooh, looky there. I've got the latest, greatest software going. Look, it's going in there, guys. Now it's still gonna take, I think maybe they trimmed it down a little bit. It used to take 8 minutes, which is kind of annoying for me. I'm kind of used to not having to wait around. I'm very impatient on that. But, well, what can I say? You have to be patient. Oh, I got to tell you something, what happened to me. I called Ed and I said, hey, Ed, my screenshot, nothing's working right. All crazy colors going on. And he goes, well, hold on, back up. And I go, okay. And he says, your power cord. He said, pull your power cord out and see if it's damaged. He's a genius. He really is. So my power cord kind of runs back down here and through this hole. It was pulled sideways on the machine. And so I don't want to touch that right now, but the power cord was not engaging properly, and he knew it. And he asked me, you know, is it a sine wave power supply you're using? And I said, yeah, it's a Gold Zero beautiful machine. And he said, just plug the power cord in right. Try to get it out of there and plug it in right. So what I did is I replaced the power cord. I put a new one in, and I called him up, talked to Ed, and I said, hey Ed, you're a genius. And he goes, yeah, I know it. He didn't say it like that. I'll put it how he said it. I said, Ed, you were right. It was the power cord. And listen to his response. You're going to die laughing, guys. Now, I got a kick out of him because I kind of get him now. He said, I usually am right. Oh, my goodness. Someday I'm going to get that smart where I just know everything about everything. I don't know. I wouldn't do well in tech support. I'd probably slam the phone down the first guy that gave me trouble, like me. If I called myself up, I'd probably slam the phone down and say, get off my line. I'm sick of talking to you. You're old and worn out. Go home. Go home and play with the new machine you got. I do like this machine. You know what I want to do? I want to coat it in some ceramic. Check out my other videos. I coated my ITL in ceramic, guys. Ooh, that ITL, all the chips just slide right off. It only took me like 2 hours just to coat it. What does this say? Oh, thank goodness. Look at, I got the latest, greatest. Look at that. Hooray for me. I just had to shoot some stills. I am so happy this is like this. You know, when you do this a few times, you kind of get used to that it's going to function right. But don't get discouraged, guys. Because I was discouraged and I thought, oh man, I can't update this thing very well. But, you know, don't bug Ed down there. Just follow the directions on their video or follow mine. I think my video will be more fun. But they get right to the point. I will say that. Keyline has great videos, right to the point. They don't mess around like me. They're not playing like I'm doing. All right, let's say okay. Okay, I'm so happy. Now I'm gonna pull this little thing out. It didn't tell me to do it, but I guess there's no way to eject that. That's kind of weird. All right, now all you gotta do is you gotta push this. I wouldn't set it up with a password. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Just push by. Looky there. Oh, I'm so happy. And watch this. If you want to just have this as a duplicator, let me make sure I don't have nothing going on wrong in here. Look at this. All right. All you got to do. All right. This is a code cutting machine, right? But if you want to dupe, you put a key in over here, right? And you put a key in over here. It'll duplicate. Here's the rider right here. It rides along here, but it really doesn't touch it. But it's close. Rides along the other key. It's like a tracer lathe, right? And you just push copy. Watch what happens. Look at this. You don't even have to do nothing else but just say copy. Look at this. Look at this. Now there's nothing there. But hear how quiet it runs? Now that is not carbide blade. That's a regular stainless blade. That nice or what, guys? Hooray for us. There's the update. Please tell your friends it can be done. Keyline Ninja to the rescue. I've got the newest, latest, greatest software, and I did it in under an hour, I would say, even shooting video. Please subscribe to my channel, tell your friends, and I'll have more great things coming your way in the future. This one's from Italy. Great job. Thanks again, Ninja. Thanks, Keyline, for this software, and this will hopefully help somebody out in the key world. Yeah. Please subscribe. Thanks again, guys. Bye now. Look at this, guys. Isn't this nice machinery? Oh, it's beautiful. Very tight tolerances, no play in this. Motor is just as smooth as silk. Look at that. That is a monster motor, by the way. It's huge. I mean, it looks like a lawnmower in there. It's as big as this whole container back here. They have it nicely cooled off. I don't think it's hot, but you never know. Little fans, plugs. Buy this arm. This thing's got to be purchased, guys. If you don't get that, where are you going to put the beautiful monitor? Nicely hinged. When I bought this, they sent me a whole nother mechanism here that, well, they redid it and put a heavier mechanism because they said, you know, 10 years ago, they noticed they were cracking because they're in the truck, right, always bouncing, and these were cracking, so they changed the way this bracket worked there. But look at that, it's nice soft. Look at soft touch. Now I put little rubbers down here because I don't want nothing banging. And I didn't if you hold this up, it won't run. So you don't want to go too high, right? That's nice. Beautiful tolerances. I do like this machine. It's all aluminum here. Nice. Oh, and look at the LEDs. I don't have that on my ITL. In fact, I don't have any light. I have to bring in light for that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I just thought I'd show you a little more. This is a 10-year-old machine, but it's like brand spanking new. Now, yearly, they run refurbished sales, and that's how I got this. It's a refurb. Beautiful. They have like A, B, C grade, and this was on their showroom floor. They knew exactly what this machine was. And I got it for a steal. I think this is like a $10,000 machine. You just can't pass up a refurbished machine. Their grades on there are true. If it's an A, you got a brand new machine. I would highly recommend buying a refurbished machine. Of course, I don't know if that wrecks their sales, but I'm not trying to do that to them. But I think for us out here in the locksmith community, you'd be better off trying to save a buck, right? I mean, $10,000, $9,000, $8,000, that's all huge money, right? And if you can get them for $3,000, $4,000, I'd say do it. I mean, look at this. There is not a mark on it. In fact, I don't even think, when I took it all apart, because I took the back apart and everything, it was brand new. There were no chips in there, nothing, you know, like you have as far as a machine goes out and in a truck somewhere. They had it on the showroom floor. And the cool thing was, they didn't tell me this, but there's a log built in here. And I could see the dates and everything of when they used the machine and when it was made, and the log of all the keys. It keeps track of custom key cuts if you want. And I just looked at that and I thought, man, I got a brand new machine. I really do. You know, you get kind of happy inside when you save such a huge amount of money. And they were sweet to me, okay? They were sweet because I bartered it a little bit with them. And not to say that's gonna work for you guys, because I do have a YouTube channel, but I bartered with them and I got them to see the light, get it? See the light. But I did pay for this thing. I wished I would have gotten it for free, but you know, I don't like handouts. You got to do something for it, right? lots of things. And this one I can just show it the way it is, tell you what I think of it. And I will say this, it's a very nice machine. Rugged, well built, quiet as a mouse. It does not articulate, the head doesn't articulate, but it does everything you're gonna wanna do with just regular keys. I mainly shoot video, but you know, I gotta do this once in a while. There's your flash drive. I think they actually sent this flash drive with it, because I don't remember having this nice of a flash drive. But they make another one. It looks like a key. I want to show you everything this does, right? Turns nicely, look at that. I asked them for new handles and they sent them to me. I said, there's cracks in them. Doesn't look good on the video. And they sent them to me. They have been very sweet to me. Look at this. Oh, nice machine. I do love it. I want to forget to. It'll tell you which direction to put this. This machine is very intuitive. The cool thing about it is I can put a key in here, and if I know the make and model and everything, it will code read it. So not only does it, you know, trace, but it'll read a code. It's pretty accurate. I've noticed that I've got to kind of push it twice, but that might be just me. I don't know. The machine's 10 years old. I'm sure their newer ones are so, well, probably so rock solid. You improved. This was their first idea. Imagine a first idea and they come up with a great one. But my base is 1 inch thick. It cantilevers over. And I do have this killer drawer underneath here. Well, it's actually a table. I got these slides from Amazon. They self-lock. Look at this. Watch. Oh, is that cool or what? And oh, I stole my wife's cutting board. See all that? That's a lot of hard work on here. Cutting up vegetables. I said, hey, honey, do you have an old cutting board? I hate to buy one. She said, yeah, I got one I never use. So this is an inch thick cutting board. Put these slides in here, put a table underneath my machine. I've never seen anybody do that. But I just needed enough room to hold my pinning kit. And then I can look outside, you know, outside the emergency exit. I get a crack up over that. That is so funny. Emergency exit door, like somebody's gonna jump out of there. This is a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. So everything's smooth ride. This machine is tender love and care. I didn't want it bouncing out there. You gotta have 2 hands to push this in because they self-lock. There we go. Is that sweet or what? The only thing with it being sticking out here is you can hit your head. So I put these reflectors on here. Well, there you have it, guys. Hopefully you got your full view of this beautiful machine. Keyline Ninja. Software update was pretty painless. Thanks again. Tell your friends. I have more door and lock tips like this coming your way in the future. Guys, I highly recommend you keep everything in their wonderful case. They have a killer case, all padded. Look at that. Just put it right back. You'll keep it forever. Now, when you're going to update again, delete everything on the software. And then just do what I just did. Thanks again.